Hey guys, Michael over here, and today I'm going to show you 5 amazing ways to troll your friends on his computer, on her computer. So let's start off. First of all, there's Windows orientating. So on Windows 7 and Windows 8 there are certain modifications that I've just discovered recently. So I'll be giving you the 2 options. But obviously, since I'm on Windows 8, I won't be able to demonstrate things that are particular to Windows 7. So, to orient your screen, for example, to tilt it, let's say, in Windows 7 you'd use the hotkeys that I show right here. You do Control, Alt, and then any of the arrow keys. So if you want to make it go 180 degrees, you press the down. Obviously, since I'm on Windows 8 it won't work, but if you're on Windows 7 and below, and you press Control, Alt, and any of the arrow keys, your screen should tilt. And to fix that, you just press Control, Alt, and the up arrow key. Now, to do it on Windows 8 really quickly, you go on right click, you do Screen Resolution, and then you can do it over here. You can do Portrait, Landscape, Flipped, or Portrait Flip. So if you want to do the 180 degrees, you do Landscape Flip, Apply, and then there you go. So this would be even better than Windows 7. It would be even better than Windows 7 because it would take the guy a long time to go back on this setting after you close it to go and orient his screen better. And the way you fix it, you just put it back to the landscape it was. Okay, next one is a really good one if your friend is on a Word document. Say he has written, I don't know, like I'm just gonna write lots of stuff right now. Just gonna have fun. Whoops. No. Okay. Say he's written like 20 pages of some very, very important work. Okay? Now, I'm gonna teach you guys how to turn everything on a Word window, every single word, into caps locks. So first of all, if your friend has a huge document, you just press Control A. So get this up. Control A. Oh, okay. Sorry. So Control A to highlight everything. Then what you want to press is Shift, the left shift, hold it, Shift and F3. So this would get, and that gets everything to caps locks. If your friend really doesn't know how to, the hotkey, then he'll think that he has to write the whole thing out again. I mean, before I thought that when everything was in caps locks, the only way would be to write out. Until I learned that you could literally transform everything on someone's document into caps locks. That's something good to use too. Okay, now save it. Oh yes, and that all works on Word documents and Microsoft Office, as I know of, and on WordPad, something that I have on Windows 8. So for Microsoft 7 and 8, it's the same thing. Anyways, let's go to the usual. So this is a very classic one. It's a thing that manages to take away everything. So say you're like opened on, you've gone on Google, you've opened like 1,000 tabs. You open 1,000 tabs like this, and you've got lots of information. You're on, say you're in private navigation, so it's not even inside your histories. And say someone, I don't know, comes up to you, he's a dick, and he presses these 2 buttons, the forbidden hotkey, called Alt F4. This literally takes off everything you have done. So, I know for some people it's very obvious, especially for people who go on their computer often, but recently in my class, I'm in a very high grade at the moment, some people didn't even know about this hotkey, so you could still use it to your advantage against people that piss you off every day in school. Now, this one is my favorite hotkey. I'm going to quickly open a WordPad document. It works for Windows 7 and also Windows 8, so let's go to WordPad, because I need to renew my subscription for Microsoft Office. Anyways, it works just the same. So say again, once again, your friend has written lots and lots of stuff. And this time we're not going to be putting it into caps locks. We're going to do something even worse than that. This is what I call high contrast mode. So you guys will see what it does in a minute. So to do this little trick, you have to hold, I did say hold, Alt, Shift, and your print screen button. So my print screen is just next to my F12 one. So I'm going to print the print screen. If you're on Windows 7, I think it gives it directly, but if you're on Windows 8, it tells you, do you want to run, do you want to turn on high contrast mode? So you want to press yes. And look what it does. It literally turns your computer completely black. So, normally, I think, one second. There we go. Normally, your friend's work should be just in black. So, if it was only in black, you wouldn't be able to see it. If your default color is in black, you wouldn't be able to see any of his work. You'd be freaking out because look, the whole screen is in black, everything. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. So that's my favorite because I don't know, it takes a long time to understand what the hell is going. And for some computers, this is the good part. Sadly, it's not the case for mine. Some computers, you have to personalize your computer background, everything to get back to normal. Because on some computers, the hotkey for fixing it, if you do the same hotkey, it won't fix it. So that's what can happen, and that's after that can really annoy your friend. So let's put that back, shall we? This one is probably my favorite one because I only mentioned 4 before, so this one is my favorite. It's called playing with shortcuts. So as you can see here, I've got 2 shortcuts, one Google Chrome 2 and a shutdown. So obviously for Windows 7 and 8 it's not the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you have to do for Windows 7. So for Windows 7 you just copy or create a shortcut of say Google Chrome, because that's something many people use. And then you go into, right click it, you go into properties, and you go into the shortcut place. And in target you put Windows System, and then you want to put shutdown.execute and S. There we go. Obviously this doesn't work for Windows 8, but it should work for Windows 7. You press OK, and every time your friend wants to go in Google Chrome, if he clicks on it, his computer will eventually just shut down, and there's no way to stop it from shutting down. So that's pretty cool. Now for Windows 8, what you do is that you right click on your desktop, anywhere on your desktop, right click, press new, shortcut, and what you want to put in here is shutdown, right, shutdown ST00. Next, call it, I don't know, I'll call it shutdown 2. And here, no, it's fine. And then what you want to do to make it more believable, like here, I change the icon to Internet Explorer. I know no one uses Internet Explorers, but if you find a way to change it to the Google Chrome icon, that's a better one to use, but Internet Explorer works as well. So what you want to do is go into Properties, and where is it? Not colors. Where is it? God damn! I had this a minute ago. Here it is. Okay. You go in the shortcut, whatever button, and then you press Change Icon. So that pop up. Just press OK. And you got a whole list of icons here. You can even do this with a folder. For example, if some guy's got a folder he always goes into, you just put the folder and replace it by the name. And then there's the Internet Explorers. I don't know, you need to find a way to put Chrome on, but whatever. Then you just click any random icon, so for example this. And you can also, okay, so that's done, and you can also rename it and you can put, I don't know, I'll put this, and you can put this folder, for example, and yes, let's do this. So that's the folder you can put, and then just leave it there. Your friend just goes on his computer, he doesn't expect a thing, he clicks on it. I'm not going to click it now because it really does work, I tried before, and his computer just shuts down. So, yep, that's the best thing you can do to know your friend. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video and you want some more, why don't you tell me in this comment section and tell me what I could do next. I don't know. I'm open to every single idea there is out there. Don't give me anything too bad though, because obviously I'm not going to do every single thing. And see you guys later for some other videos, maybe on an MMORPG or something like that. I'm thinking about doing a first look, so keep you guys in touch and see you later.